Oh, they may be playing football, and the crowd is yelling, kill the referee. But no matter what the score, when the clock strikes 4, everything stops for tea.
Hi, and welcome to Spill the Tea, the show for British expats and all things British. I am sitting in the wrong seat. If you hadn't noticed, well, you probably would have done because it didn't really go off to the smoothest start. But I am Ian. And Sam is muted.
And I was muted.
Go ahead.
I know why he did that. To mute me. To make me quiet. Well, I'm not going to be quiet. Got a fun show planned for you today. We've got a great co-host that's coming on with us. That's Ben Stone, singer-performer. You've seen Ben before. So we're really excited to catch up with him. And he's missing out because he has to actually call in today because we've got trifle in the studio. And Ian said he hadn't had any breakfast yet. So
I haven't. So I don't know what I was thinking about sitting in this chair.
We can't even... we should have had a camera following us this morning, Ian, because what are we both like? First of all, I feel naked without my assets.
That just sounds wrong by itself, really, doesn't it?
But Ian was happy that I couldn't get my assets to him because I've had that many technical problems. I've got 2 phones, an iPad, and a laptop, and none of them are really working that well. So who knows what's going to happen in today's show?
Well, I should probably explain briefly why I'm sitting here, which is that, I mean, we've been actually crazy busy here at the studio with doing a lot of virtual events and holiday parties, all virtual. And the entire crew, Amanda, Travis, and we have Jeff. Do you remember Jeff Savilico who came in and ate all the British stuff?
All the horrible British stuff.
So, yeah. He's doing a virtual hosting event down there right now, and so they're basically all there doing a thing. So it means we've got no tea,
no support.
It literally was just Sam and I
running around like maniacs. And
exactly,
I tried to airdrop so much stuff to Ian because Dropbox hates me, and that didn't work. So yeah, 2 phones, an iPad, and a laptop later, and I'm still not where I want to be. But it's still going to be a good show. We're still going to have a great show.
But considering, I mean, that was a little bit ropey at the beginning, and those people that watch us regularly will be like, oh, okay, what's going on here? But it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad start. It can only go downhill from here. So
that's right.
And in fact, I can actually show you what is happening downstairs. In fact,
I
did a little video of it that we can just kind of talk over. But this is basically what's happening down there right now.
Juggling champagne.
But look at that!
bottles.
Look at that big. We've got a new video wall.
It's so good
in the background there. Look at Jeff showing off doing his.
We're
thing.
going to do something in front of that video wall, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we are. We are in fact actually. So this is basically what they're doing downstairs.
It's so good
right now, and so yeah, it's kind of great. And actually, I have to say, and I've got one other little thing here which I'll throw in, is that I've got all the control today.
I know why Travis likes that spot. Because he is the highest authority in the studio when he's sat in that chair.
Although I actually did put myself a little light here.
I know you did. You're looking good. You look like you've been on holiday.
It's just showbiz over here.
You look really good.
No, the other thing I will show you actually is just because obviously it's a video wall, so you kind of we were testing it out, seeing what it could do. I mean, not what it could do. It's just a big TV, but we were just putting stuff on there and messing around, and so I played around with this.
I want to look.
Yeah.
Oh, warming your bum.
Exactly. So, you know.
You're so tiny.
Exactly.
You're so little.
So if we were going to... we thought if you're gonna have a festive fire in the building, may as well make it
how many
24 foot wide and however many feet high.
It's great though, because talk about up your production value. And I think what people need
your production value.
Well, up your production value. So I'm seeing it a second time on delay. Your little warming your little bum in front of.
By the
logs.
way, you're going to probably have to be in charge of the comments today because
that's fine. I've got 55,000 things running, so I should be able to do it.
You've got 55,000.
Well, I know
things.
It's not as much as what you've got right now.
So we haven't got you yet. So Sam's about to because
I'm going to do it on my laptop because this is what keeps happening on my phone. It just keeps clicking off. Look, this lovely blank phone. It's great.
Great. That's a new one, is it?
Nothing. Yeah, the new one there.
Are you feeling lonely over there?
Not bad.
Look at that. Look at that. You're like Billy No Mates over there.
It feels weird though, not having you there.
I know, right?
It feels odd.
But I'm always right here or somewhere there or there. Although
like
I wasn't last week. And actually, thanks to Craig for stepping in last week.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Did you guys have fun?
We did have fun. We really had fun. It could have got really out of hand though, because you know what I'm like. And Craig's a lot of fun too.
Oh yeah.
So, but it was fun. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. You enjoyed it too.
Get to the comments so that we can say good morning to everyone.
Let's have a little nobble, as we say in my family. We're going to have a little nobble at comments here. So let me do a little whiz through here. It's not as smooth as using a phone, but Eve's with us. We've got Mick. He says he'll come over and put the kettle on for us. Mark Dew says for just 50p an episode, you can help Ian and Sam get their tea. What else have we got?
That's funny.
Why?
I am actually doing stuff while you're doing that, so talk amongst yourselves.
Why won't my comments... Oh, here we go. Let me scroll back.
I'm sharing out to all our groups that we love to...
Good morning, Mike. Who won the Christmas tree contest? We haven't picked the winner yet. It's going to happen today. Not on the show, though. I'm going to do it later.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've been so busy. We can't even catch up with ourselves these days. What else do we have on here?
I have to say, it was a quiet pre-show today. Usually we're chatting and getting all...
We had a lot going on.
It was like, don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. Do you know what, Ian? Do you feel this way sometimes that, you know, obviously prior to the show, we're either traveling in or we're setting up, and then everybody starts texting you like crazy. You're like, I can't get back to you. Don't talk to us.
I'm not that popular. So I don't know.
I get that a lot. I'm like, oh, not now, people, not now. Good morning to your mum. Good morning to Chris. What's Mick got going? Just finished watching live broadcast of one of my mates completing 100,000 kilometres in 100 days on his rowing machine. Raised over £15,000 for Veterans Lifeline in UK. That's brilliant.
The view was nice then.
Yeah, you'd have to have a big screen like yours and have,
yeah, exactly.
you know, punting down the Thames.
Well, we did. The other thing we did as well, we put Travis working with a beach background. So he was like, it was like sunset in Hawaii or something.
So we could be in London. We could be in Sheffield.
I did that actually. Played around with that.
I can't wait till we do something in front of that screen. I'm so excited. So what else have we got on here? Let's have a look. We've got Fiona. Good morning. Eileen. Good morning. The sun is shining. It certainly is. I don't think we're having a winter, really, and I'm okay with that. And it's windy, though, but it's always windy in Vegas, which is really annoying. Did you see, Ian, on the news, the man that was on the wing of the Alaska Airlines plane on the runway this week?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So it made me feel like Vegas was getting back to normal.
I was about to say, is there a picture? And like, no, there isn't a picture because I know what's in here.
No, there's no pictures. Can't airdrop a single thing.
Nope.
But yeah, they were on the runway. They were... The audio is quite funny. It's on YouTube where they go, yeah, he's running up to the plane. And how he got on the wing of a 737, I don't even know, but he did. And yeah, it almost made me feel like Vegas is back to normal because we have the craziest stuff that happens
We do have the craziest stuff going on.
Oh, and I've smacked my mic like I do every week.
Like
got to keep that tradition going.
All right, now I've shared the show, so that's one job that's taken care of for the day. I think. Sorry, that's me. I think we're also forgetting somebody else that we should be bringing in as well.
Yes.
So let's
our pal.
Let's do it. I'll put you back on so that I'm doing my thing.
So Ben's been on the show before. Ben Stone. He's a singer performer, and we haven't seen Ben in a while. But you know, we've had the Rona, so everybody's been.
I Sharona.
My
the Rona.
Not got the corona, thank God. But Ben's with us today. He's going to stick around, and we're going to catch up. Ben, I missed you.
Hello. There
How are
he
you guys
is.
doing?
I have missed. I know. When was the last time we saw you?
Apparently, you're Ben Stone. Look at that. You're at the bottom there.
Oh,
you can.
At least the information's right.
Yeah,
well,
that's
yeah,
correct.
Exactly.
From Liverpool, no less. In fact, you know what, Ben? Don't tell me the last time we saw each other was in Liverpool. Was it? No.
I've got a feeling no, because I was with you. I think right at the beginning of the year before everything rolled down the hill. Yeah, so it was. I think maybe January, which is terrible, isn't it? As it is.
It is terrible. I don't like that at all. You're so near to me yet so far. You know.
I know. Well, we do. We all keep in touch, don't we? But it's not the same.
It is not the same. In fact, how long have we had that text message going, me, you and Andy? How many years has that text message been going?
It's got to be getting there, hasn't it? Maybe 8 or 9 or something, yeah. There's a lot of dirt in there. If we really wanted to all 3 get cancelled at the same time,
that would just hop in on that text, that 9-year text we've had going forever. Oh, we've had some good laughs on that text though, but we've really utilised that to stay in touch, haven't we? But where's your lovely wife, Miss Jasmine?
Well, as you know, we're very much night owls, so this is middle of the night for us. So so she's having I don't know if it's lie-in or whatever the equivalent is for us.
Going to bed. I don't really.
She's still asleep, and
I know because I actually asked you, had you actually been to bed? And you said, oh, you had a little baby nap. But typically, you're awake at night time. You see, that's what entertainers do. They're living the dream.
We can't miss out. We can't miss out on the chance to hang out with you guys. So
I know. I just wish you were in studio because I think we should. Shall we talk about this trifle?
What?
Should we talk about this trifle?
Sorry, can I help you?
Ian.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Ian. How are you, mate?
I've actually been. I forget.
I'm actually been there. He's actually been there.
For a second, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm on, aren't I?
I was wondering for a minute at the top of the show why I was here, but now I've realised you're in a trance.
We had to try to get things, just get it on the an even keel before we add another layer. You're a handful, so we thought it's probably better to do that first. Well, I.
Oh, very good.
So what's going on, mister? So I know that before we get into anything, I know that you had a holiday show that you guys were going to be doing, and we were very excited to come and see it here in Las Vegas. And unfortunately, because of the state kind of regulations, that meant it wasn't able to go ahead, which is a real shame.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And that was going to be at the Venetian, right?
Yeah, I mean, after a year that we've had, it was quite kind of amazing when that call came in from the Venetian to go into the Venetian Theatre, because that's probably our favourite venue in town. We've performed there on a few one-off shows in the past. It's obviously where Phantom ran for over 8 years, so it was built for that show, styled on a European British style theatre actually. So just perfect venue. So when that call came in and we were due to do an extended run there, it was. Sort of like, is this happening? Right the way through, really. We did 2 weeks full day rehearsals down there every day at the Venetian on stage. The show was done. We were ready to go. Big ambitious production, given the circumstances. The Venetian, to be fair, were fantastic. Everything they could have done from a safety and health protocol wise was perfect. So it's it was a real achievement, and obviously felt a bit bigger than just that show, because it was going to be the first production show coming back onto the strip since all this madness started.
And a new one, another one coming back now. So it was the capacity, wasn't it, that was the issue?
Yeah, so obviously it's a beautiful 1,600 seat theatre there, but as it was kind of touch and go, making it work with 250 people in there, which was the sort of restriction at the time we got into it. And then unfortunately it was 2 days from opening night, and obviously we were due to run through the end of the year. So disappointing, but obviously bigger fish to fry and bigger things at stake. So it was disappointing, but it was the
only Christmas thing we were going to go to. Well, it was really the only Christmas thing that was happening, wasn't it?
It pretty much was, I know.
And I was so looking forward to it. And I want to. I can only show you photos because I couldn't send them to Ian, but I think I have a picture. Yes, I do. Oh, I don't know, Ian. Can we zoom in on this?
All right.
Let's see.
Now you just. Hold on.
See.
Hold on.
Let's see. Hang on. Let's take that lock off.
I'm zooming.
What is happening?
There you go. Oh,
hang on.
Good Lord.
Wait for the picture.
That's an extreme. Well, line it a little lower.
Can't really see.
Not really.
I can't decide if it was worth the wait, but
it looks like a small Union mushroom cloud.
You can
there you go.
See.
Yeah,
It was a British theme.
we'll put it on the page,
the
because
set looks incredible. I have to say, Ben, it looks so good, and I'm just so disappointed for you. I just couldn't believe it. And 2 days before is just crushing, isn't it? It's crushing.
Well, you're both performers too, and obviously you understand when you've when you put the work in to get something ready for the stage, and then you don't get to put it in front of an audience. It's sort of like a double whammy.
Yeah.
So it was disappointing, but it was obviously even more so having been down there and got it off the ground and done it safely, and done everything we were asked to do. So it was just disappointing.
Will you be able to bring it back? I know, because like here in the States they do Christmas in July, but will you be able to bring the exact show back? Because I'd still go and see it, Christmas or not.
It's been floated, and definitely I think if nothing else, I think there's a very good chance the Christmas show will come back maybe this time next year. But I can't say too much, but there's a few things being discussed. And the Venetian, like I say, it was certainly nothing from our side as a production or from the theatre or venue side that caused the shutdown. It was just timing, unfortunately. So I think they were happy with everything. Like I say, the show was up and running, so we were doing full dress rehearsals already in the days before it came down. So they've seen what the show can be, and that obviously helps them.
Yeah, well, we'll get beyond all this. I mean, it's kind of I think things are happening, so we're going to be fine moving forward. Yeah, and then things will get back to normal-ish.
We miss. I miss shows though.
I do too.
Really miss, especially at Christmas. It's kind of like a treat as well.
It is a bit.
You pick a show, go for a dinner, dress up.
Now, Ben, you are going to be. Obviously, you are sort of. You are technically you should be in this chair, but you're helping us co-host today. So, because I didn't know how much bandwidth I was going to have, and with us guys, we don't do more than one thing at a time.
Yeah.
I actually can't. I don't know about you guys out there, but I'm really just. I do one thing, and then I can do another thing, but throw two things.
The multitasking is hard, isn't it?
It is. This is why this screen right here with the three of us, it's great.
This is what we're
just keep it like that the whole time.
I'll play around with it. But Ben is going to be... Yeah, Ben's going to actually take the pressure off me on one thing today, but... I think it's time for you to introduce it, because I know. Yeah, I've just thought about this.
Yeah, you've got to do it, Ian.
Oh God,
we've got to keep the tradition going. We don't want to let Travis down.
Do you know what we're talking about, Ben, or are you just a bit confused right now?
No, the best part about this is that I have no idea what you're talking about. So
it's the thing that you're going to refer to. It's the thing that you're going to refer to your phone for. And actually, the audience knows exactly what's coming up.
They do.
Even if we don't.
But we just don't go into...
we don't. We do. You don't.
We just don't go into it in a boring way,
We don't. So, Ben, why don't you lead us into the thing that you're going to read us off of your phone? And then pause for a second.
Right. Okay.
Ben's like, what the heck?
You need to introduce. You got to tee it up. It's it's host time, Ben.
What am I hosting, guys? Give me a clue.
The .com. Will somebody in the comments tell that it's the one that's got the .com part to it that you're going to be looking at. It's Checkaday.
Ah, Checkaday. Well, okay, brilliant. I have to. Can we take a little time out, because I feel like all the viewers are friends anyway. This was mentioned in passing during the 30-second before show chaos that they were referring to earlier.
Have you got it?
Yeah, I've got, I'm a professional, Ian.
Go on then. I'm only saying this, not that I want to do this, but if I don't, there's going to be comments.
It's going to be to pay for.
So go on, Ben.
Checkaday.com. I'm on checkaday.com.
Wait.
I got pause.
It's Checkaday. It's the day that the internet checks days to make sure that they are days, in fact, and not just being checked. It's Checkaday, everyone. Back to you, Ben.
I think Ben could have done a better job being the singer he is.
Anyone could have done a better job.
I've yet to do Checkaday.
I was dreading that when it just occurred to me that I was going to have to do that. Go on then, Ben. Take it away.
Take it away. Checkaday.
Checkaday. Well, today is actually quite a big relevant one for this show, especially because today, on December 15th, is International Tea Day.
There you go.
It is International Tea Day.
Are you drinking tea? I'm not even drinking tea. I'm drinking water in a teacup.
Actually, I do have my teacup.
Nah.
But again, hold on. It's
love the cup, Ben. Love the cup.
Ian does
I'm getting there.
Your favorite,
I'm getting there. I do. I do have my teacup. The thing is, we don't have Amanda, so there's nothing in it.
Oh, I got water in mine.
Yeah.
Can't get the stuff on International Tea Day.
You can't. So whoever it was that said 50p and we'll send over somebody to make tea, I might take you up on that.
Yeah, honestly, seems like a fair deal.
It does. So yeah, International Tea Day. Is that it? Is that all that's there?
How do you celebrate that? Well, just have more tea.
Vicar.
More tea, Vicar. More tea, Vicar. Well, yeah, I mean, there's a few other things on.
I know
on the
there's
site,
another one on
I'm
there.
sure you've seen. It was 1939. Today was the premiere of Gone with the Wind, that controversial classic.
I have never got all the way through it because it's 5 hours long.
Yeah,
it's really long.
Yeah,
but I'd really like to see it all the way through.
Yeah,
it's International Cupcake Day. That I know.
Is it?
Yeah,
that was on there. You're right. That was there.
You see,
comments.
We don't half-ass things around here. Well, we do.
No,
clearly,
well, today's like
you're watching it. So
it's like a patchwork quilt today.
It is a bit.
Can people answer me this? Is anyone else having a problem with their phone service?
No,
because seriously, nothing of mine is working properly.
Oh well,
this is bizarro.
Go with the flow.
Well, I'm going to
make it happen.
A cup of water for me. Hydration.
I will. So okay, well it was a little bit of a light checker day today, but also I'm gonna. Sometimes when that happens, we switch over to This Day in Music, and actually This Day in Music, there's some interesting stuff going on ish. Well, I mean, as good as it gets. So. This Day in Music. Actually, here's a thing. Oh, I went up an octave. Glenn Miller, the big band leader.
Yes.
Do you know about his demise?
No.
I didn't know this either. I'm going to be down here now, just because I can. So here's it. On this day in 1944, American big band musician, arranger, composer, and band leader Glenn Miller was killed when his aircraft disappeared in bad weather over the English Channel while traveling to entertain U.S. troops in France during World War II. Did you know that?
Oh, that's so sad,
isn't it?
That is a terrible end.
And it's quite scary how many people that's happened to, like Buddy Holly, and the plane crash thing is a bit too common, isn't it? It
is a bit, but I just didn't know that about Glenn Miller. So
that's very sad.
So I thought we'd start This Day in Music on a downer.
Jolly.
Yeah. What else we got?
Avoiding the death scene, but that's all right.
On this day in 1962, the Beatles played 2 separate shows at the same venue, the Majestic Ballroom in Birkenhead. Oh. That's more your neck of the woods, isn't it, Ben?
Yes.
That's down the merry way and across the river,
yeah. First they played a standard Majestic booking, then at midnight, the first ever Mersey Beat Poll Awards show took place. As poll winners, the Beatles closed the show at 4 a.m. That's a good one.
Yeah. Hey, Ben, do you want to explain to people about the cavern and the current cavern and the old cavern?
Yeah.
Because I don't think a lot of people know that, do they?
They might not let me back in Liverpool after this, Sam. You've set me up to lose access, but we don't really tell tourists this. But if you come closer, I'll tell you the secret. Come on, lean in, everyone.
Come in, everyone.
So what a lot of people don't know is that when they go to the famous Matthew Street to head to the cavern, where of course the Beatles played 300, 400 times, something crazy like that, and started their career off down there, and obviously it's world famous because of that being the birthplace of the Beatles. Due to structural issues back in, I'm going to say the 70s, but I'm sure someone in the comments will correct me, possibly early 80s, they actually, for health and safety reasons, they had to basically demolish the original underground cavern. So the current cavern, if you do visit and go, is actually about 100, 150 yards further down Matthew Street. They did take all the original bricks, or a lot of the original bricks from the original cavern, and sort of repurpose them. But yeah, unfortunately, although the spirit is strong and the energy is cool in there, I can say, because I've played there a few times, it's not actually the original. Although Mac has been back in there since, so it's kind of the same thing.
It's been rechristened. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I think you've just burst the bubble for probably tens of millions of people that will hear this and watch this.
Is it the same style as the original?
It's identical. It's literally identical.
Okay.
I mean,
it's fab inside, though. You've been, haven't you?
Completely doubled on
well, I'm not going to go now. It's not the original one.
What's it matter to you then? Stay out of this.
Exactly.
No, me and Ben will go. Never mind you. We'll go and we'll have a great sausage roll after.
All right. So moving on. I'll let you out of that one. This day in 1977, the Sex Pistols were refused entry into the US 2 days before a scheduled NBC TV appearance. See, it doesn't just happen to us mortals. It happens to those rock gods, the Sex Pistols.
What did they do? Why wouldn't they let them in?
Johnny Rotten, because of a drugs conviction.
Oh, okay.
Paul Cook, and Sid Vicious because of moral turpitude.
Oh!
I say.
Room for
how
interpretation.
funny dare you?
And Steve Jones because of his criminal record. So it was basically all of them. But I do like moral turpitude.
I love that. That's a great word.
That's a good name for a band, actually.
Does that cover everything?
That's a great name for a band.
Moral turpitude.
Moral turpitude.
Yeah, I like that. That would be a good one. What else have we got? In 1979, Pink Floyd started a 5-week run at number 1 on the UK singles chart with...
Who is this band?
Pink Floyd, 1979. Anyone?
Dark Side of the Moon.
Beulah?
Dark Side of the Moon.
No.
I had a guess.
Another Brick in the Wall. There you go.
Great song. Oh, I love it.
There you go.
Love
Exactly.
it.
And on this day in 1984, Do They Know It's Christmas entered the UK charts at number 1. So this, I mean, we all know about Bob Geldof and Do They Know It's Christmas. So it was on this day. Blah blah blah. What else do we have? And to wrap it up. On this day in 1999, Boy George was knocked unconscious when a mirror ball fell on his head during a show in Dorset.
You see, if I was to ever go, that's the way I would want to go.
Well, yeah.
A mirror ball on
but it's
my head.
perfect that would drop on Boy George.
him.
Now, on the birthdays, because I know you didn't do birthdays, but there's a couple here that I just wanted to pick up. Strangely, I'm not sure why this is in music, but in 1949, Don Johnson of Miami Vice fame, and apparently he was a singer.
Song?
He did sing, but he qualifies. He was born, and he's how old is he now? It doesn't
70?
say. Well, just do the math.
Close to 70s?
Rolls Royce in 1954.
Car wash.
And actually, the most interesting one here in 1939, Cindy Birdsong. Cindy Birdsong, for those of you who don't know, and if Pam's watching, she will. American singer for the Supremes.
Oh.
Right? And joined in 1968 when she replaced co-founding member Florence Ballard along with Diana Ross and Mary Wilson, who is actually coming in today.
Is she?
Yeah, she's just she had internet problems. She called me last night and says,
both of us.
She said, can I do a Zoom at your studio
bless her.
today? It's not a performance one. It's just a meeting.
I love how she's just adopted that.
Yeah.
She's still working and she's on Zoom and...
She is. So she's coming in to do a Zoom. So anyway, I thought I'd mention that one. So I happened to mention that it's Cindy's birthday today. I'm sure she probably knows. So that was This Day in Music. Ben, why don't you give us an outro to that thisdayinmusic.com?
Oh.
Go.
Check yourself with checkaday.com. Ooh.
See, he didn't get it, did he?
I've no idea what's going on.
No,
do you know what?
I liked
it was close enough.
I liked it.
But we switched over to this
day. An invoice for today.
He's tricky.
We switched over. I'm going to give him a second chance. We switched over to thisdayinmusic.com. Ben, go improvise. Right. Do something dramatic. This day in the music remix.
Ben, I think I'm going to have you to do my new intro and outros for my other show. That's what I think I'm going to have.
That was good.
I like that. You're stunned, Ian. Ian is stunned.
We don't need that.
Ian is stunned.
Stop showing off.
Ian is stunned. Oh, someone asked me. I'm AT&T, and they're rubbish at the moment.
So it's back over to Sam. See, I'm like in control of everything.
I know.
Today.
He's loving being a boss of me today.
Well, comments. So update us on the comments.
Danny Stone, Ben's brother's here.
I haven't even got the comments up. What's he saying?
There's some good
hold
genes
on.
in their family.
Wait. This is me as well, isn't it?
What?
I can do this.
Oh, yeah. So let's have a look. Let's have a looky poos down here, what we've got. Irene Holland, we are in Las Vegas. We're based in Las Vegas, and we have a worldwide audience. I'm so glad you're here. We're a bit about tea after work. Who should carry AT&T? Greek name day for Anthea, Anthea, Eleutherius, Lefteris.
What are you talking about?
This is your cousin, Mike.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Ask Mike what he's talking about.
Wait, can I see? Maybe I can try and get on.
Yeah, also Fiona knew that he disappeared over the English Channel. That's very sad. He got shot down. Oh, dear, that's not good. Good morning. ICJ UK. We've got Jane on here. Who else have we got? Masami, good morning. Irene is from Liverpool, so a fellow
I've just
Scouser.
seen it.
Lovely.
How are you doing, love?
Oh,
wait,
I love it.
I've got comments I can play.
Go on.
So Chris Plant is saying that it's now a car park. Is that right, Ben? The original one?
Yeah, kind of like a private car park. It's actually, there's a doorway. If you wander down from where the cavern is now, there's a plaque on the wall with some information. So it's not like we're completely hiding it for legal purposes. We just don't generally volunteer that information.
Well, it's not good for tourism, is it, really?
But it's history,
You want to be standing in the space. This was the space that. So just go down the street to the car park and stand there and feel the vibe.
But it is the history.
Name a Beatles song with a car title in it, Ben.
Do you know what I really like? Oh,
Drive My Car, of course. Come on.
There you go. So you can get. I knew that would be the case. Actually, all right.
Just 17.
So go down there and
go
to the car park and sing "Drive My Car." All right. Give me. All right. So since you're saying, of course, give me 4 Beatles songs with women's names in them. 5, because I know there's a lot.
yes.
Go.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamond.
All right.
Michelle.
Yes. Very good.
We've hit a roadblock. Eleanor
I don't
Rigby.
remember we've hit Eleanor Rigby.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like shouting out there. They're going to be typing.
Come on.
There's
Ben
going to be.
needs a couple more.
Go on. You got 2 more.
5. That was unfair, wasn't it? Really?
No.
Who
else has
Girl,
got one?
The song.
The
there you go.
Girl. That doesn't qualify. It's got to be a
Yeah,
name.
of course it is.
Chris said Eleanor Rigby, so we got that one. Well, we need 2 more. We've got Michelle, we've got Eleanor Rigby, and we've got
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Come on.
Jude.
Hey.
Jude was supposed to be
Jude was
his
his
son.
Oh,
That was
that's
son,
a
Julian.
boy's name.
Not short for
I'd love to say
Judith,
that.
Eileen, but close.
Sorry.
It was a person. There
come
you
on.
go. Mike's got it. Sexy Sadie.
Sadie, of course. Well,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh.
That's only 4, so we still need 1 more. This is
Do you know
there's?
are you saying there are 5, or you're just throwing 5?
No,
out
there's
there?
got to
You
be
know
more
there's
than 5. No, there's more than 5. I'm
Said with
busy.
total
I'm not.
conviction.
I'm not separating out my brain for you. So
Oh, look what picture I've got. Can you zoom in?
Chris has got one. No, give me a second.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look, Mike says Polythene Pam, and Chris says Dizzy Miss Lizzie.
Whoa!
See,
I even heard of those.
I knew there
I
was
didn't
a
even
lot.
try to Google it.
Yeah,
I
I
like
knew there was a lot of them.
Polythene Pam. Are we going to zoom
Polythene
in?
Pam. We are all right. Give me a second, Missus. I'm doing my best.
That is
I remember this one.
me, Ben,
This time last year.
Jasmine,
Oh, I'm zooming me. What's going on?
Jim at the Cavern Club.
Go on,
look
go
at you
on,
guys.
go
Tap
on.
it. Let me tap it.
It could be
What does that
anyone,
do?
but it's
It
all
should
right.
focus it a bit better, but it's not working.
It's not working.
No.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Never mind.
It was a
Um,
nice day then, and we met up with your dad, didn't we? Because you'd just done a
was lovely,
variety
yeah.
show. It was November. You're
Yeah, with the Empire Theatre, the big theatre in Liverpool. Yeah, that was a fun night. Yeah, we missed you by a few hours, but yeah, it was great that we were all kind of there at the same
Yeah.
time, wasn't it? It was fun.
Yeah, it was
That was what a
fantastic.
difference a year makes, eh?
I know. I don't like it.
Oh, look at this. They're all coming in now. Chris also says Lady Madonna.
Oh, yes.
Lady
And
Madonna.
Chris also said, Chris, you're dominating
Chris,
this.
you are on it.
I
Martha,
thought the
my
game was
dear.
over, guys.
Martha, my dear. No, we're just proving how bad you were at this particular question. But that's fine. You know, no pressure, Ben.
Now, in the news this week,
Go on then.
well, last week, we lost Dame Barbara Windsor.
We did. Babs.
Gosh,
Sad.
I loved her in the Carry On movies. I loved her in EastEnders as well. But Carry On, I mean, how did we ever survive not knowing when films were coming on? They would just come on telly, like, oh, Carry On films are on.
That's right.
Now we want to know when they're on, what day they're on, record them or whatever.
It
But
was a Christmas thing as well, wasn't there? There was a lot of them around Christmas.
yes, it always seemed to be like, Wizard of Oz is another one that used to pop up at Christmas time as well.
Oh yeah, my favorite Carry On movie was the one that was about the horror one.
Frying Tonight.
Yeah, exactly. And there was the Frankenstein kind of weird
Yes.
baby monster type thing. Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
it was really good.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just seem to remember that one.
I think everybody remembers the camping one.
Yeah.
When they were doing the
Yeah,
exercises and
Well,
her
yeah.
bra pings off.
Yeah.
That's the
And
classic,
what
That's
other?
right.
I like the Carry On. Was it Carry On Taxi Cabbie? that was a good one where the women decided to open up their own taxi fleet, and it was way more sexy than the men's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I loved all of
that.
them.
That makes sense. You should do that. Aidan Kent could do that.
Aidan could do that.
He could be like a whole fleet of singers.
Yeah, I love the idea. He's doing very well, actually, despite what's going on.
Well, that's good.
So Aidan Kent, he's the singing cabbie in London. He comes on the show often. And it's a champagne trip, in his taxi.
That would be a good Christmas present.
So it would be a great Christmas present.
If you're
all
over
tricked
there.
out, and he sings to you, and I think it's lovely. I think it's so nice. But
I've got a tenuous link.
Go on then.
Speaking of Christmas presents, I think we should do the BFF.
Oh, yes.
I'm just saying.
Because there's still time.
Well, and this week's BFF, Eve is going to be giving us a few tips and a few examples of some last-minute Christmas gifts that you can pick up. And I'm assuming it's going to be probably all online just to be, do the right thing. So pretty much anyone can get these things.
Yeah, because it saves you time.
And before you say it, Mike, yes, her audio is still not quite perfect, but we did give her some tips this week. So this is the BFF, Eve Dawes.
Christmas, and I love Christmas shopping for everyone. It's that real feel-good factor. But because we're getting really close to Christmas right now, and a lot of companies that shipping cutoff date is the 16th, I kind of had a hunt down for you of the best gifts under $50 that ship for free within 2 days. So with saying that, a lot of those are then going to come from big box companies like Amazon and Walmart. But what a lot of people don't realize is they're the ones that support the small businesses. On Amazon, there are hundreds of thousands of small businesses. Walmart's investing over $250 billion in small American businesses before 2024, and I'm not even a small business. I'm like micro, minuscule business, and they support me. So know that in shopping on Amazon and Walmart, you are supporting a lot of small businesses who wouldn't survive without them either. So on to the goodies. I'm going to start with very British gifts because this is a British expat show. It even comes in a cute little Union Jack box. And it's from Homesick. I bought them from different people actually who've moved to Nevada from wherever they have in the world or in the country. And this one is from the United Kingdom. And it just smells like a cozy winter. It smells toffee. I smell tea. It's supposed to smell of rain, but it doesn't smell like rain to me. Rain to me smells like fresh cut grass, and that isn't nice. Anyway, that's $28.47. Onto the wine glasses, because I like my wine from my alcohol segment on here. And I thought these were really cool because they're a slightly different shape. They're really modern, and you can get a good size pour in here. And these are $33.97. You can also get a set of 4 of those. And what else? Oh, sticking on the very British thing. I found Downton Abbey Christmas ornaments. So, and how appropriate for Spill the Tea. It's actually a little afternoon tea set. So there's 2 cups of tea, there's a kettle, there's some sandwiches, there's a scone, and then on the top there's a little gold logo that says Downton Abbey, and that's $17.90. I'm looking down, so I put stickers on all of these to remember the prices, but I just thought, and that's metal, it's not glass, so if you've got kids or cats that like to climb the tree, you're safe. Then I was going to say for the guys, because all the guys in my life, like my dad, my uncle, my granddad, my husband, they all love barbecuing. So women too, if you like barbecuing, this is for everyone. For me, it's for the guys in my life. And this one's $49.99. So at the top of the $50, but it's so cool. It's got cherry smoking chips, hickory smoking chips, and if you don't have a smoker, because we don't, it comes with a little box that you put the chips in so then you can smoke everything properly. It comes with a hamburger press so you can get them all nicely pressed together so they don't fall apart on you. Some seasoning, some planks, so you actually do get quite a lot in there, and I think that's really fun to do as well. We barbecue in the winter, we love it. And then this one, it says women, but men, I don't know if you're with me or not, I kind of think it's unisex because it's grey. It is the softest material. It's super snuggly. It's all cozy and furry inside, and it's $29.99. And I just love that. I love that. Snuggling by the fire with a glass of wine in the winter. And then lastly, this can be unisex as well because it's actually clear. I don't know, most of us suffer with dry chapped lips, especially in the winter, and they get really painful, can actually sleep in this. It's a hydrating lip mask you can sleep in. $24.99 Walmart, again, free 2-day shipping. So I'm going to link all of those, give you the links to all of those in the comments below, and I'll also do a blog post on glamourandgains.com just to make it really, really easy to shop all of these. But until, I want to say it might be till next year now, have an amazing Christmas and thanks for watching.
How that? Yeah, that was fun. And she's got some sort of updated tech that the camera is following her. Did you notice that? Oh wait,
What have you got, Eve? We like that.
helps if your microphone's on.
Oh yeah, it would help if my microphone was on.
All right,
but I thought Eve looked
what
lovely.
You're going to say.
But I like all those gifts.
She did. Yeah, that was actually pretty
Some
interesting.
really good ones. You can get them quick. And like she was saying, there were lots of small businesses, for example, on Amazon. I'm one of them. But because everybody's like, oh, I hate Amazon. But it's actually a lot of small businesses up there. But really good.
Yeah.
I like the candle idea.
No, the candle idea was good.
And I think if you're a barbecuer, I wonder if Craig's watching because he loves to barbecue and smoke.
Oh, by the way, Kevin Flick over there in Santa Monica, he was letting us know that there were 31 Carry-On movies.
Were there?
Yeah. Eileen loved those, loved the Carry-On movies. And Mick was saying, oh, Carry-On, is it Carry-On Matron?
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, St. Trinian's was funny.
St. Trinian's, oh, yeah. And then Chris, I think, made this one up. Carry On Dick. That doesn't even make sense. Doctor. Maybe that was a typo. I think you're just being rude.
That's a bad autocorrect, if you ask me.
Carry On Up the Khyber. I remember. Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Now, who was it who said that that Barbara Windsor had a 10-year affair with Sid James? Is that right?
Who did?
Barbara Windsor.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Have you seen that picture of him on a bicycle?
So you have to know who Sid James was. If you don't, then you have to look him up in the Carry-On movies.
I bet you can find them all on YouTube, I'm sure.
You probably can. Oh, Ben.
Yes, sir.
Little message from Mike Robson over there in Greece. Dear Prudence, I'm just saying.
There's that many songs with women's names. Amazing. Oh yeah, it was Barbara.
I'm getting a satisfaction out of all this, actually. I have to
By
say.
the way,
if I asked Ian to name 5 Chelsea players, he wouldn't be able to do it. But
not now. Yeah, I actually did watch the game the other day. I'm like, who are all these names I don't recognise?
Now you're not winning. You don't watch anymore. Come on, proper fan.
What?
30 years old.
Excuse me. See, look, here now we've just entered the world of Liverpool versus Chelsea. And I don't usually let people know that, Ben. I'm just saying, because there might be some ardent Chelsea haters out there and we might lose viewers. We want to keep our viewers. There's not many of them.
He used to never stop talking about it when they were winning.
Wait, I actually think they're doing pretty all right now.
They're doing all right. You know, it's relative though, isn't it? When you live
better than you lot. Anyway, moving on. This isn't a football show.
By the way, before we go on to the next thing, Eve has dropped in the comments the link, but she's also after the show going to make a post of all those gifts under $50 that you can get last minute. So just want you to know that. Don't panic if you can't find the link. It will go back up. So what we're going on to next? Trifle? I keep mentioning trifle.
Oh, you're a trifle.
Right. So as you know,
it's a trifling matter.
I know.
Well, okay.
So, do you want to explain what's happened today with the challenge?
All right. Okay, I'm going to own this one. So, I don't even know how to start.
I know. Go on.
The reason I'm sitting here, there you go, is because everything's going on around here at the moment. And you guys already know there's an excuse coming up. And we were supposed to be doing our trifle challenge. Well,
it didn't happen last week.
It didn't happen last week
because you were out on a special secret mission.
And
then this week.
But this week, it also didn't happen because I didn't do it. Well, actually, I'm not saying it didn't happen, but my one didn't happen.
His didn't happen
because it was crazy. I was here all the weekend.
You've been working a lot.
And
studio's busy.
It is.
Which is great.
But that doesn't mean to say, apparently, that the challenge was off. Because I think Missy over here saw an opportunity to sneak in and win this thing. By default. You could have turned up with a freaking jelly, and
it would have still won
because you'd have had something and not me.
So my plan yesterday was to make it in the afternoon. And I laid down, and I've still got this adrenal fatigue, so it's like being narcoleptic at times. So at 2:00, I said to Jim, wake me up in half an hour. And he actually woke me up when he was leaving to go on a gig. And so that was close to 7:00. So then I had to start making me trifle and filming it with one hand. And then I had all kinds of phone issues with editing, so I actually don't have a video. I will, though. I will get that thing up once and for all. But
Don't you?
Huh? No. Well, it's kind of a short thing. It's not it's not the full on, but we got one. Let's play it. We got one video clip and we got an image.
So we do. Well, yeah, I was going to say I've got something.
It's not the full thing.
Do you want? I'm gonna even leave you up on this thing so that we can. There you go.
Yeah, I can't even remember it. Oh, so that was where it was finished.
All right.
So that's my finished trifle in my crystal trifle bowl next to my little Christmas tree and all my flowers and stuff.
Right.
It was dark, but I think it looks pretty spectacular there. And we have one image I think is probably a little bit brighter than that. Let's have a look.
And then this one. Yeah. I'll bring that one in there. Look. So you can see them both.
So this is what I did, because obviously trying to bring in a whole crystal bowl of trifle was going to be a challenge. So what I also did was I made them in mason jars, which if you are going to someone's house, this is the way to do it, my friends. And this is what Ian's going to have for breakfast. I'll tip them so you can see
actually
the hundreds of thousands on the top. So
actually, that's pretty impressive.
And let me give you your trifle. Here we go.
I got
so bad that Ben's reaching for one.
Spoon. Would you want that one? There you go. That's for you, mate.
Ben's had my trifle.
Actually, there you go. Look at that.
My trifle before has been, and I brought them up in the jars, didn't I, last time?
There you go.
I have tried your trifle. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'll make sure you still get some, Ben. We'll do
you did yourself a favour not making one, Ian, because you were going to lose anyway. Really, that's
well, I mean, it's
especially
the
after last Christmas.
The only way I could win is if I was to say this. Actually, I would prefer not to have one than to taste it. Do you know what I mean? That's really the only way that I would even have a chance. And I can't, because obviously it's very good. And I have to say, even if I'd made one, I don't think I could have beaten this. Look at me. I'm gracious in defeat.
I know.
This is
because I didn't show up, basically.
It's good, isn't it?
It's a form of British torture watching you two do this.
You what, Ben?
I said it's a form of British torture, this, watching you two tuck
into
trifle.
I feel honestly really bad about it, Ben.
I know. And also when we have the pies. No pies this week.
I really enjoy, I'll be honest, I love baking for friends. You'll be getting mince pies though, Ben. Don't worry, you'll be getting those as well. But I love baking for friends. If it makes them happy, I'm excited.
Fiona's asking, is it a sherry trifle?
It's actually no sherry in this one. I actually did port in this one.
Oh, look at
you. A little bit of port. But I do make it entirely from scratch. So the lady's fingers in the bottom. The jelly.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
The lady's fingers in the bottom. And the jelly, I don't put as much water in, so it will set up nicely. And of course, the port goes in there. Then I make my own custard, but I make it out of double cream, like you do.
Yeah.
And the cream has a little bit of icing sugar in it, a little bit of vanilla.
Nice.
And that's our breakfast. So
it is.
It's damn good.
I'm actually quite happy about that, but I won't torture you guys much.
I'm happy.
So I'll
let you talk.
You're gonna let while I'm eating. Here's a thing that came up that I only saw actually on the news this morning, which I thought was pretty cool. So Banksy, he's turned up again, and he's done a look. Here we go. This is one that's turned up on a house in Bristol, in Craig's neck of the woods.
Oh, she's sneezing.
It's apparently called Achoo.
I like that.
I'm going to see that just in case. I caught you. So there's the that's him up there. So apparently this house is on the market, or was on the market, but the seller has now taken it off the market because guess what? It's going to be worth an awful lot more now.
It is.
Yeah, they're just saying, we're just going to see what we can do to make sure that it stays safe, and then we'll put the house back on the market.
Banksy, if you're watching, you can come and do one. You can paint on the side of my house.
Do you think it's Banksy's family member? He could just go family member to family member's house and just keep making all their houses worth millions, right?
I know, but isn't that great? I mean, if one morning you wake up and suddenly you've got a Banksy on the side of your house, you're like, yay!
Winning the lottery. Yeah.
I know. Isn't that crazy how that's just happened now?
Was it the Banksy that was up for auction that fell apart?
Yeah, well, they didn't fell. He put it into a shredder.
That's right.
And it shredded through.
Genius. Have you seen the behind-the-scenes video?
No.
Oh, I'll have to find it. It's really interesting how they set the whole thing up. I thought it was great. So, who likes trifle? Let's have a look. For breakfast. Someone's lost all her teeth. Who's lost all her teeth?
Who's lost her teeth?
Hey, wait, not the Banksy lady. She sneezed her teeth out.
You're just making stories up as you go.
Eileen said someone's lost. I saw that she lost her teeth.
I don't know.
Are we talking about the lady in the Banksy thing?
This is, by the way, this is the only image you're going to get on the screen right now because I'm eating. So, talk amongst yourselves. In fact, you know what? Look, I have complete control. I'm going to make this. I can't do it.
What are you doing? You're trying to take yourself off so you can scran that trifle.
Yep. It's you two now. Go for it.
Oh,
be the co-host you were born to be, Ben.
All right. So, hey, Ben. Yeah. So, our friend John DiDomenico.
Yes, of course, yeah.
John's been on the show, and if you've watched the past shows, you'll have seen John do his I can't think. What's his British one? Blue suit, big T. Austin Powers, and he does. He's the best Donald Trump ever in the world. In fact, I think he's better than Donald Trump. Well, he has had great news this week. He was taken on to. On the staff of Howard Stern's show as he's official Trump, and he's the writer and everything. How amazing is that?
It is great. I just see that.
It's so exciting.
Congratulations to him.
He works hard.
But his Trump is
brilliant.
Very good. In fact, he's here at the studio tomorrow.
Oh, is he? What time's he coming in? What's he doing?
He's doing a virtual event. Oh, I suppose I should put myself back in.
It's just so great that so many people are coming in the studio and realizing what you've got available here for everyone. It's brilliant.
Yeah, he's hosting an event for somebody, a tech company, I believe.
He's brilliant. He's worked so hard during this pandemic. He has not been a slacker, but he is a brilliant Trump. Austin Powers. He does Dr. Phil. He does Jay Leno. What else does he do? I'm sorry, you keep trying to eat that trifle. I keep interrupting him.
The answer's somewhere at the bottom of the trifle.
He's looking for those ladies' fingers. But
I think in addition to his talent as a performer and an impressionist, he's just an incredible comedy writer as well. I think that's probably largely why he's been so successful, is because he's writing this amazing material.
So funny. I mean, so funny.
Threat.
And he's writing literally every day now, since, people are consuming stuff very quickly since the pandemic and they're home. So I think every time Trump goes on TV, he's got something up the next day based on what he saw the day before. It's brilliant. I mean, that's a lot of work, though, but his writing's absolutely fantastic. And that's exciting. He's coming in studio.
It is. Do you want to know how engaging our show is? We've got people watching this show just making up their own material and writing jokes while the show's on. They're entertaining themselves over here on the side. Did make me laugh, actually, though. Guess who? It's Chris Plant.
I did see Chris and I shared a moment, so that was good.
Oh, here's a good one.
My ex-wife divorced me 3 years ago and tipped a trifle over my head. She's now in custody.
Talking of corny jokes, there's always a lot of corny Christmas jokes in the Christmas crackers. And I did have this amazing slow-mo video of Jim and myself pulling this Christmas cracker. But what are some of your favourite daft jokes? Do you have any?
You ever pulled a Christmas cracker, Ben?
I've actually... I might watch this later, so it's, that one, unlike the cabin, is going to stay well within my mind. But thanks for
I like having another guy on the show.
No.
Yeah,
it's all right. I like the boys.
Outrageous.
I like to be with the boys.
I come in, I'm promised all sorts, and then I get put on the spot. This is
Yeah, you do.
I do actually, sort of in preparation for Christmas Day. This is probably a good chance to get everyone engaged, because I'm pretty sure everyone's got their favourite, groaning dad jokes from Christmas that heard over the years. And obviously Christmas crackers are sort of a bit of a tradition for us, aren't they? So I have actually pulled up a few of my favourite Christmas cracker gags. But if you've got any at home and you're watching, you throw them in the comments. It doesn't even have to be a Christmas gag. We all need a bit of a laugh right now. So
especially on this show.
What are we? 40 minutes in. This one definitely needs a few laughs.
No, we're pushing the hour. We're going to have to wrap it soon. And Sam's got 18 more things.
Go on, Ben. Go on, Ben.
I'll throw a few in. Come on. Okay, what do you get if you eat Christmas decorations? What do you get if you eat Christmas decorations? Tinselitis.
Hey, I don't have I need to get like a thing on here.
What?
Like a sound like a rim shot.
Oh yeah, well surely we have.
Yeah. Come on, Travis would have it. No doubt.
Oh, we got some cheers.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It gets better. What happened to the man who stole an advent calendar? What happened to the man who stole an advent calendar? He got 25 days.
Hey,
real groaners these, aren't they?
Keep them coming. But it's not Christmas.
Look at all the numbers going down.
It's not Christmas until you have all these jokes.
Yeah,
you can tell I haven't been on stage for a little while. Let's find a good one. I quite like this one. It's Christmassy in season. What athlete is warmest in winter? What athlete is warmest in winter? A long jumper.
That's a good one.
Actually,
that was a favourite. What else have we got? What cars do elves drive?
What do they drive?
Toyotas.
Oh, look what you've started, Ben.
Oh no, is it all snowballing in the comments?
Oh yeah. How did Mary and Joseph know Jesus' weight when he was born? They had a what? They had a way in a manger.
I like that one. That's
what does Santa suffer from if he gets stuck in a chimney? Claustrophobia. Thank you, Fiona. And the previous one was Chris. Needless to say, the fourth co-host of the show today.
Yep.
And then Chris again. What did Santa do when he went speed dating? He pulled a cracker. See, that's where I was going with it.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a topical one. What's the? How will Christmas dinner be different after Brexit? No Brussels.
That's a good one.
Actually,
that's a good one. That is a good one.
That is a good one.
It's very pop culture, that one.
Fiona says, what do you call a bankrupt Santa? What do you call a bankrupt Santa? Saint Nicholas. There it is.
And then you've got to have the big hat that don't fit, the paper hat that's in the cracker. Never fits.
That's it.
No,
and the puzzle you
can't might fit out. Shrek's head.
No, well, it depends. Depends if you're getting the cheap crackers or not, isn't it? All right, so we're getting to that point, Sam. What else have you got?
Oh, wait a minute. The Banksy house.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That's interesting. Pull that one up.
Where is it? Let me go back.
Eileen had something to say about that.
Yes, she did. It went from 400,000 to, did she say 6 million?
Why not?
I have to say hello to Lisa Ratcliffe, by the way. Go on,
Ian,
get down that trifle.
Have you decided who's won the trifle competition yet, or are you still judging?
It's just me.
I'm still having to try it out. I'm not sure.
Keep it going.
He's eating for 3 there.
I know
I haven't eaten this morning, so this is it.
You know, last time I made these, I actually made them to the very top of the jar.
Are they supposed to be individual portions?
Well, yeah, but I normally make them even bigger.
Oh, okay. Because I was just thinking, I think I've just eaten the whole.
I usually go all the way up to the top. And then for Andy, our friend Andy, that I keep trying to get on the show, and he keeps saying, #not gonna happen. Whatever. I make him a big mason jar one, and he just chomps that down like it's going out of fashion. In fact, wait a minute. I might have a picture of that. Hang on one second.
I'm going to zoom again, and
You're going to have to do a zoom. You'll be good at it after this, though.
I presumed you.
Do I have it?
I presume you're going to show us a picture.
I don't have it, but I do have a picture of you in a handbag.
Hey?
Zoom.
Of who in a handbag?
You and Jim with your handbags, modelling handbags for Claire Jane.
Oh, can't really see it. It's a bit white.
I'm I've got some random stuff on here. Oh, my gosh.
What else you got that's actually of interest to the show right now since we're trying to wrap it up?
Okay, let me tell you what we've got. Oh, if you're looking for somewhere to go locally, or if you're coming into town, a lot of people like to go to Red Rock. A lot of tourists like to go up to Red Rock. But the next road along is called, and it's just eluded me, it's called...
Bonnie Springs.
Something Bowl.
Hollywood Bowl.
Oh, it's the next road. Anyway, it might...
Calico Basin.
Yes,
Calico
that's
Basin.
it. Thank you, Calico Basin. Did I say bowl?
Yes, you did.
Hollywood Bowl.
Well,
this is all you. I'm putting the camera on you. It's all good.
It's a nice place
I think I might
to go.
do this every week.
Walk with your dogs, take a coffee up there, and just be in nature. It's really lovely. But they have a meadow, and they had, the wooden gangplank walkway thing, because you're not supposed to be in the meadow itself, and it goes all the way around. It's a lovely walk. Well, they've redone the wooden walkway. It's now that fake wood, so it lasts forever. But we went up, and it was gorgeous, and it's called Calico Basin. It's the next road up from Red Rock, and there were lots of influencers out there with their tripods doing their own photos and stuff, and in the meadow. Yeah. But it's lovely in spring when all the spring flowers come up. But it's a nice little thing to do. I like to go for a walk on Christmas Day. I think that's kind of an English thing, wouldn't you say? Anyway, go for a walk on Christmas.
No, I think that's universal.
Everyone, really?
Sure.
Oh, you know how it came about? I forgot which king it was. Said people need to go out and get fresh air and be healthy, and that's how that came about in England.
It's literally just down the road from our house. We've been there many times. It's lovely.
Is it that close?
Everyone should go. Yeah, it's like less than half a mile. Yeah,
it's great for photos, isn't it? It's lovely.
Yeah,
but,
it's brilliant.
A nice walk Christmas Day. I still do it with the dogs. Get a little coffee or something. It's just nice. Like my travel.
Nice.
Yes, you win. Got anything else?
Is there a trophy, or does Ian have to stand in the corner with a cone? Or I'm just suggesting.
We never did a trophy, did we?
No.
What would it be? A big spoon or something?
Are we doing another one? Are we going to not?
Yeah, we need to. We need to make it. I think it should be mince pies for next week.
No, don't say next week.
Why?
It's a busy week this week.
Oh, but that's our Christmas show next week.
Oh.
It's 2 days before Christmas.
All right.
Oh.
No, all right.
Just go buy a box of them, put them on a plate. And you better not win. So, Christmas tree contest.
Good idea.
We'll announce the winner this afternoon. So that's that. And thank you for posting all the pictures. They were lovely. Really, some great ideas. Who was the one that had the Christmas tree that was beer bottles, empty beer bottles? Who was that? Someone had an empty bottle Christmas tree. And I think that's about it, really. Oh, and Eve, thank you for the lovely English tea we had at your house this week. She invited me and Ali over for a nice English tea, and it was absolutely lovely. Yeah, it was nice. I think that's about it, really, from me.
That's the end of the show?
I think it might be. I don't have much else. Do you have anything, Ben, to leave on a high note?
Well, we could probably throw a couple more of these gags in just to round it off. Although most of them are probably in the comments. There's a couple of sort of more alternative comedians in the comments who are throwing things out that I was too afraid to put in there, but I was just having a read. What did Adam say the day before Christmas?
It's Christmas Eve.
There we go. We can go with that. It's like the two Ronnies. Two Ronnies and one extra. Let's go with that. I like it. Tag team gag to finish.
There you go.
Why did the turkey cross the road? Because it was the chicken's day off. Yeah, that's Chris.
Thank you so much for
act?
all your lovely jokes. I'm sure we will pour over them over the next 8 seconds after the show, at least. I would have thought. So with that, with a very unusual and weird show, just from my perspective at least.
We hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah, we hope you've enjoyed it.
We've had a good time.
And thank you, Ben, for joining us and helping us out here. That was fun. It was nice to... and sorry I was picking on you a little bit. I really wasn't.
It's nice to see your handsome face.
Thick skin. I'm going back to bed now. I really might as well not bother. I think I was here more as a Zimmer frame for you, just a security blanket, wasn't I? Really?
Yes, you were.
Absolutely. You didn't need me at all. So
Do you have a rotating tree?
Yeah.
And to be honest, I was trying desperately to stop it from rotating.
I kind of love it with the jingle jangle going on.
Look who I found.
Amanda, I've got trifle for you, by the way. Yeah, oh, see her face then.
She actually decided, we didn't have tea today, missus.
She's like, you'll survive. But did you die? No, we didn't.
No. All right. So with that, I've got to figure out how we get out of this show now.
Fun. Thanks, Ben. It's been brilliant seeing you. When I see you next in the flesh, it'll be even better.
I get to do the beat thing. I can close this show out.
He gets to
I?
yank us off the show.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys next. Oh, good Lord. And now I can't even hear the background sound, so I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. See you next week.